Hello, my dear friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday Nights with Mohit and the episode 15. So it's been a long way, right? 15 episodes. That's completely long way for me. That was a good break. Something happened to my computer. I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden it switched off. And this keeps happening. I'm not a techie, right? So let's let's see how who is first. Hello. Hi, Manisha. I am doing good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. You're the first person to do this. I hope Arav is good and watching because today we have fantastic insights for all of you, right? So, we had almost five titles last week. Can you believe five titles? It's PV Sindhu. Swiss Open Badminton, we had two titles, which is PV Sindhu and in women's singles. Then we had Prannoy HS in men's singles. Then we had Polish Open, right? It's Polish Open, Poland, the country of Poland, right? Polish Open, we had three different titles: the women's singles winner, women's singles runner-up, and men's singles champion, Kiran George. So let's congratulate them. They are doing a fantastic job keeping our Indian flag rising high. So, hello, Sampath. I hope you're doing good. Summer camp, yes, we are always set for summer camp. So that summer camp preparation usually goes at least 5 to 10 days before the kickstart of the summer camp. I hope things are better for you too, because I know you are a busy man right now. So planning and doing all sort which is required for a summer camp, right? So tell me, guys, how was your Monday? Mondays usually are fantastic for me, at least because I go back to the work. Let's see what Sampath has for us. Last week was fantastic, glorious moment for Indian badminton as we still cherish all England silver. Yes, you mean to say All England Championship silver medal from Lakshya Sen, of course. Congratulations to all Indian shuttlers for both Swiss Open and Polish Open. Absolutely. What a ride, right? So it's three tournaments. So we have back to back medals in three tournaments. That's so huge for badminton. Can you believe that? That's huge. Because Indian players at one point of time, maybe 2005 to 2015, there were not many tournaments where we won titles in any kind of event back to back. But right now, if you see, so many players are winning. Right? That's exuberant for me, at least for me. How do you feel with that? Just make sure you comment here. Let me see that. So there are a couple of other news also, which is Pulela Gopichand, who was the chief national coach, so he resigned from our chief national coach post, and now he is the general secretary, if I'm not wrong, general secretary of Indian badminton, and even the junior national chief coach, Mr. Sanjay Mishra, he is also one of the secretaries for badminton. Still not yet figured out that who will play, who will be the national coach, but I'm sure every member of the committee would have thought to keep the best coach for that particular post, right? Because I love India and I want all the Indian players to perform at that highest level. That's what I aim for and I believe in. So keep asking questions so that I can answer that and we can discuss some good things today. Okay, so let me also take you through some of. Am I audible clearly? You can give me a thumbs up on that. So I will do some video analysis today in our session about PV Sindhu and about Prannoy because that's available on YouTube and I've somehow managed to take that video. So before we go to that, I would like to take you all to the tournament software and see what happened to the Polish Open tournament. Okay. Yes, Arav. So fantastic. So yeah, let's go to tournament software and see. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I hope you can see this right now. So I will share my screen to a Chrome tab, and oh yeah, I hope you have understood that. Fantastic. So yes, Sampath, you're not able to hear. I don't know what do you mean by that, because if you're not able to hear, then I'll have to again do this. Let me know if you can hear properly. Is that if any difficulty you have in hearing? Because Sampath mentioned that there is some difficulty in hearing about my comments. Okay. Okay, when I was sharing, I was not able to hear. That's strange. Okay, if I'm now clearly able to hear, yes, fine, that's fine. Okay, so Swiss Open title, right? So I was really excited. I never expected anyone to win rather than Lakshya Sen because we were all hearing about Lakshya Sen in German Open, Lakshya Sen everywhere, and we had that kind of hopes, right? So he he withdrew. I think playing two tournaments continuously in finals, and then it's okay to have that withdraw because sometimes you have to respect your body. And I spoke to him, and he said, yeah, he was really tired, and he is ready to come to Monday Nights with Mohit very shortly. So you can see that surprise, right? That was something which I felt. Swiss Open, Switzerland is one of the beautiful place. My favorite sportsman, all-time favorite sportsman. Can you guess that? Who is that? My all-time favorite sportsman. Not from badminton, but he's from different racket sport. Let me see who answers that first. I think he is also called as GOAT, greatest of all time. Let me see who can answer that. My favorite sportsman, all time good favorite sportsman. Yes, Sampath got it first. It's Roger Federer, not Lindan, not Arav. It's not Lindan. Lindan is from China. He's not from Switzerland. So yeah, so Swiss Open. I think it was important for Sindhu to win this title. I think this is the first title she has won, and very narrowly we lost the men's singles title. That's the analysis we will go today, and here we go. So you're watching the finals of Swiss Open 2022. So Sindhu quite won comfortably. So she was playing against the Thailand player Ongbam Rumphan. Wow, that was a good one from Rumpang. That's very difficult to pronounce the name, right? So I know two things of Thai language, which is Saudi Kap and Kap Kun Kap. So Sindhu, if you see in this match, so most probably she has always taken a lot of points from this straight forehand smashes, and she has always shown this angle. She does that. If you see, even in the World Championship, she always tries to give this angle and then create a very strong smash at this point. Yeah, so that's a very good drop, which he usually, as I told you, that she uses that. Yeah, yeah, it's a good toss. Yeah, and Sindhu also has this amazing from this angle. If you see from this angle, it's called pull shots. So the pull shots are very strong, coming from this to here in this angles. So it completely completely pulls out the opponent to a different angle altogether. Oh, this is a good rally. Oh, that was not necessary. Fantastic shot. Yeah, I don't understand why Sindhu is keeping that shuttle so low for the service. Yeah, that's what I said. This straight angle, and then mix up with the cross angle. Mix up with the cross angle, either the drop or the smash, right? So that's a fantastic point gainer, I would say. What Sindhu is using. It's a good half smash. Yeah, nice, good one. Yeah, good one. See, as I told you, that forehand, she has made a fantastic changes in that forehand back corner. So she has got multiple, I would say, variations. So she gets a very hard smash in this corner, then she mixes this smash, the number one, to the second corner fast drop, and then mixes it with the third one um, to the back forehand lobby for the opponent, and then plays a reverse slice in this corner. So these four shots, if you can see, so she keep mixing that from this particular region, forehand region. So I would say at least around 5 to 6 points Sindhu earns very clearly from that uh, s- area. Has been a good battle in the first game. It looks like though. Nice. But there's a constant attack deep in the forehand side. Yeah, there's a good off balance. But you know, Sindhu is also capable of putting the shuttles back and back and back all throughout that rally. If you could, you know that famous rally from the World Championships 2017, if I'm not wrong, with the Japanese player Okuhara, and Gillian Clark always said that, "What a long rally." You guys remember that? Sindhu has really worked on the forehand side. I've never seen her playing so well, so strong retrieving strokes from even from all the corners. It's an open shuttle. Yeah, that was a long rally. Nice on the body. Fantastic. Nice. Yeah, good. That's a good lift. There was not much of a time, right? So it just went straight away back there. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. So it's really good. It's 12 all. I think there is a point now. I think Sindhu raises the pace, and then uh, Pam. I don't know where this happened. Yeah, doesn't mind. Not a problem. Yeah, that was a good. So you can see that so long rallies. So all these players prepare so well, not only on court but off court. They prepare their lungs really well. So there are a couple of drills, if you know, if you're a player, that shuttle runs, and then we have this shadows and multi feeding drills, which really helps and takes a toll on your body, your lungs, your legs, so that you keep improving and you know to continue the rallies all the time. Yeah. So this Ong Bam Rung Pan. So she typically has, these two corners very strong down. So you can see that she can really hold her strokes, and then she can put that pressure from the net. That's something she really puts that pressure. Oh, that's a good toss. That's a fantastic toss. That's a great one. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Although she covered the score here, I think the score was 21-18 and 21. The second game was pretty bad. I would say Sindhu won it quite comfortably. That was it from her side. Particularly at this time, right, when the score goes beyond 15, either you or your opponent, if you're leading, then it's always important to raise the pace and try to score up as fast as possible, because the pressure will be really high, right? So I always say that the luck favors the courageous. The more you attack at that particular point, there you go. You never take that risk in the corners in the end, because all you have done is you have really worked hard from the from the 0 point until you come to 15, 17, 18, whatever it is. So this was the second game. I would say it was quite a steal. I just fast forwarded it because Sindhu was too good for her. I just want to show you from the spotlight onward. So her footwork is really good. And one step, it's all one step in the corners, one step in the corners. So that makes Sindhu to reach as fast as possible, and the pace is really high right now. And you can see she just thrashed. Sindhu just thrashed so many points from this straight angle here. Awesome. It's a lunging footwork. She, if you can watch how Sindhu is trying to catch the shuttle as early as possible. And this is just a one-sided match right now. I don't think so. Any of the opponent could be able to even imagine to come from 419. Yeah, this is a good rally. Yeah. So Sindhu, the badminton icon from India, is the Swiss Open 2022 badminton champion. We are so proud of Sindhu. I'm not sure of what number of title it is, but it's more. It's eventually more, because Sindhu has won so many titles right from the age of 16, I think 16. There we go. Yeah, so here we are now. We are watching HS Prannoy playing the finals of the Swiss Open 2022 badminton. He's playing Jonathan. Oops, sorry. I yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that we learn two key things from this particular match from Sindhu. That overhead drop shots in the second game, which made a massive difference for Sindhu. She took almost 4 to 5 points only from that overhead straight drop, which put a lot of pressure on the opponent. And the first game, of course, the forehand side, which I have kept mentioning in this analysis, that the forehand straight smash showing a cross court drop, a fast drop, or a toss, forehand toss, which he usually does that. Mixing that, downward strokes, which she has done, she has earned a lot of points in that. So these are the two things which I felt made a difference in this particular match with Ongbum Rangpam, Parampapam from the Thailand player. So let's go and watch the Prannoy's match here. Um, Europe, Jonathan Christie is one of the fantastic player after Anthony Ginting Jinisuka. So he has, I really like the way he plays because he's so strong. His foot is so strong. He's quick. He's strong. He's fast. He's agile. You name it, whatever it is for badminton. I really like the way he plays. So if you see in this match, somehow I felt um, whether it was a strategy or it could be any. I don't think so pressure because at that particular point, uh, this looks for me that HS Prannoy was quite comfortable and quite relaxed while playing. The way he's playing was quite intelligent, but there were times where things just slipped off, and I personally felt, with my opinion, that he played a very defensive game. He could have really pushed the pace somewhere in between the score of 10 to 14 and 15 and not let Jonathan take most of the parts like from here. So these are the places where you don't really give close to the nets, either because these kind of opponents will trick you to the corners and or give a good dribbles to the net that it becomes very difficult for you to lift or it becomes very defensive. So that's the strategy. I think he was little he played a very defensive game. That's what it looks like, and things did not turn out. I always felt, he's my contemporary. I mean, I would say I was his contemporary, and um, yeah, just a little music for all of you here. Yeah, so I felt okay. So I felt that I always feel, in fact, Prannoy is one player who has everything to make it to the uh, to this big level, to win lot of tournaments, which can really, bring that career break for him, like All England or German Open, or the big tournaments like Olympics or World Championships for that case. He has a furious attack. He is powerful. He's quick. He's agile. So he has it everything, but I feel that sometimes some players, you don't get the break at the right time. So I think that is something I would say it's on the luck part. I hope he finds that luck someday. I really wish so because he has everything. He has all the ingredients to become the world top five players. This is my observation, and he's so fast. I want you all to watch this. He's so fast. Christie is extremely fast. He's one of the fastest and quickest player. Um, how do you develop that? That's the question. So there is a window. There's still the research is going on right now because there's a very mixed opinions and solutions going on around the world about the window as per your biomechanics of certain individuals. The window is, it's between the age of 6.5, 7 to 14, where you can really develop your fast twitch fiber muscles. There are two types: fast twitch fiber one and fiber two. I'm not an expert to completely tell you that, but somehow I'll get that research done. And I'll show you that how that window is important to train on those particular fibers, which allows you to really have that fast and agile footwork. I think that must have been worked really well. See the See if you see that pace is already there, and Christie is a player where he makes you move around court he makes you move all different corners, whether it is here, 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 or he keeps playing those shots which are, all the time, all the time you move in this corner, the corners. Very tricky player to play. Yeah, this is what you see. That's how it keeps coming. But I would say things just didn't work out for Pranay in this particular match. It, there was no a winning edge, the display of winning edge by Prannoy in this match, I would say. And I think there are a lot of factors which happens. He has played two, three good matches before the finals. That also could have been a pull down point. But he has that ability to beat the top players. I believe that. This was a good point. The last point. Yeah. No doubt there was long, 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 long rallies. If you are into singles, so be ready to play that long rallies. That was the moment. Wow, you saw that, right? How Christie managed to get past HS Prannoy by speed, by strength, by power. I think these three things which made Christie to maintain that attack constantly and make Prannoy move here and there in all the corners, and he lifted the title. So, but Prannoy played extremely well in this tournament. Let's not forget that, because only winning gold medal is not everything, right? Playing your best is the ultimate thing here. Any sportsman in any sport, this is what I believe. So yeah, if you have any questions, please go on so that I can answer that, so that we can learn. If you have any input, if you have seen the match, let's discuss that here. So I'll be streaming another 5 to 8 minutes, so on, so that you can ask me any questions. So I also stressed upon certain sentences here where I said Prannoy is capable of beating top 5 or 10 players constantly, and he has the ability, according to me, with my opinion, I would say that he has the ability to be in the top five or even become a champion in a major tournaments like World Championships or even All England Championships. I feel it's just that the psychological edge and a little bit of luck which could favor him at the right time. If that happens, then I think he will be one of the best players we have seen ever in from our country. Oh yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know. So we will take it through. So how? So let me ask you a question. So just now you watched Prannoy and Christie, right? So what do you think, other than power, speed, and quickness, you saw from Christie's match? What did you observe from this particular match? Let me see who can answer this. So let me also repeat this question again. So if you're watching, so what is that you observed in Jonathan Christie, the Indonesian player who played against HS Prannoy, had the abilities more than these three things, which is speed, power, and the quickness? I think the Facebook really troubles me all the time, and there is very minimal um, contact which happens there. Technique, yes, Arav, you meant to say technique. What kind of technique did you observe? Yes, good. I think that's good. Yeah, mental strength. He was more than ready to play the finals, and you could see that feel, that hunger, that I want to win. And even once he wins, right, you should have seen his face, and he thanks God, he thanks Jesus, I think Christy, right, he thanks Jesus, and he has that, you can see that passion which came out of that domination from starting. Yes, Tilak. So it's dominated. He dominated from starting. So whenever if you're a player, I would suggest that you build up a game style where you can sustain your speed and power as well as strength throughout that game. Not only one or two games, but it should be, completely three games. Develop your muscles, your lungs, your legs, in such a way that it never comes down. It is also important to have to note that only through exercising it doesn't help. Right kind of nutrition, right kind of rest, right kind of mentality, keeping your psychology in the right space is very, very important. There are a lot of ingredients for that, not only one thing. So Chandan, yes, it's rhythm of play. The way he was moving around, he was making HS Prannoy move across the court. That it's not easy to play every rally for 15 to 20 points all the time in the corners and corners. He was just responding. I think that's what I mentioned, right? So Jonathan Christie was a little bit stronger and more focused, I would say. At least it looked like. But no complaints from our side because HS Prannoy played really well up to the finals, and he made that place in that finals, so that we all Indians are very proud of it. So I'll be here for another 2 minutes. So if you have any questions, so let's discuss that. So fantastic. So the next tournament we will have to look that who will be the next champion. I feel we are very lucky to have lots and lots of Indian players in the top 100, and we know that when Indian players go and participate in the tournaments, one or the other person will go and grab the medal. I think that's fantastic news for us, right? Yeah. So if you don't have any questions, so let's wind up. So this is it from my side. This 15th episode of Monday Nights with Mohit ends here. And you can give me some suggestions. What do you want to see here in the show? What do you want to what kind of guests you want to see, so that I can try and get them here, and I can bring that topic on, maybe from the expert, or even I can research and uh, give that thing for you guys. So let me know if you have any suggestions on that. So that was it from Swiss Open and Polish Open 2022 Badminton Championships. We, the Indians, PV Sindhu won the women's singles title, and uh, Prannoy HS secured the second place, the runner-ups in Swiss Open. Correct. So that's it from my side. I hope you have a nice week ahead. Thank you so much.